What's goody, everybody, and welcome to, well, you guys should know already. And now, we actually get to see how Tails and Sonic met their actual regular foxes around. Now we can see how Sonic and Tails met, and this is just so good. Like, you've always kinda seen, like in Sonic Adventure we kinda saw it, but now it's like we really fucking see it. And we're finally at what I consider to be my favorite game of all time. Damn it, Tails! Damn it, me! You know, that's the second time I've gotten hit trying to do this intro. But anyway, for those just joining, what's goody again? Welcome back to more Sonic Origins. I've hinted at it, I've probably said it in the past. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is one of my favorite games. Hell, it is my favorite game, period, of all time. You put this up with maybe like a couple Smash Brothers games, and I've got my top games ever, and easily the ones I've sunk the most time into. This game is a very short game, but it is a huge time sink in my eyes. But before we get into that, let's get into our first special stage, because now we can just access them from the checkpoints if we have 50 rings. And now I had hinted at before that these special stages are going to give me shit, because in mission mode, glued to my rear is Tails. Tails follows you throughout the entire game if you're playing just Sonic and Tails mode, which is the normal mode of Sonic 2. You could choose to play with just Sonic alone, but not in mission mode. Anyways, that's a little off topic. In these special stages, Tails can also collect rings. He can also take damage and lose rings. So you might not even want Tails to be collecting rings with you. But he will. And he moves slightly slower than you, or at least he follows your every move. Just not instantaneously. So you just gotta be mindful of where Tails is going to be in relation to those bombs. Also, word of advice, usually when the corners turn left or turn right like this one, they're on the left side. When they turn the opposite way, they're on the other side. It's sorta, not all the time, but sorta. Anyways, this is the first one. It's pretty easy, no matter who you have. It immediately gets harder in the second one, so, it's not all gonna be that easy. But a lot of people consider these to be some of the most annoying special stages. I don't think they're that annoying. I love the music, I think they're iconic, but they are difficult. A little bit too far in the difficulty realm than I would like, but nonetheless, they exist, and they're part of this game. And this is, like I said, my favorite game, so I love it. I very much love it, and I love playing this game with the drop dash. I love that you don't lose all your rings now when you exit special stages, so that you can just go right back and... Oh, fuck. I don't want to get hit by this monkey. That's Coconuts, the original Coconuts. He is a pain in the asshole. But yeah, this is actually the second game I've ever played. The first game was Sonic Advance 2. This is probably the first game that I actually ever owned, now that I'm thinking about it. This and a couple others. That was good. So first I played Sonic Advance 2 on, my friend's Game Boy. His Game Boy Advance. So I didn't own a copy of Sonic Advance 2 yet at that point, or a Game Boy Advance. However, we did have a computer, and I used to play a lot of computer games. Actually, before what I said wasn't true. I've owned games, but they were just like those CD-ROM computer games that every kid used to play in like the 90s, or the early 2000s, maybe not the 90s, possibly late 90s, but mostly a 2000s thing. Like my Jurassic Park Danger Zone and my 3D dinosaur. But anyways, it's getting off topic. So I had a disc. I got a disc of, it was something Sega released. It was classic Sega games on CD that you can play on the computer. And in that collection was the main course of, obviously, fuck, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up, but I'm good. I have enough rings. I had just enough rings there, and Tails slipping up didn't mess us up too bad. I was almost, like, choked on spit. Alright, thank God we did that, and I was able to do that while talking, which is kind of impressive, because I usually have a hard time on this one. I had Sonic 2, I had Vectorman, I had Flicky, and a couple other games. And I actually liked Flicky. I liked Vectorman, except it was creepy and like the bugs and stuff, it was kind of scary. Also to point out that we just got 2 Chaos Emeralds in one stage, which you could not do in any other Sonic game to this point. People consider this to be before Sonic CD. In this game, though, they kind of confirmed that it takes place after, which I had always been on board with. But this game, if you're just looking from Sonic... Shit, I don't want to get hit by coconuts right now. If you're just looking from Sonic 1 to Sonic 2, like, there are so much improvements with the backgrounds, with the way that the graphics look, the way that, like, the 3D looks, like, or the pseudo 3D, like, that actually wasn't even in Sonic 1, so that's a whole brand new thing that they did. It looks better in Origins, obviously, this whole thing, but it still looked cool in the original Genesis. But this is just, like, seeing what worked. This game is just seeing what worked in Sonic 1 and just turning it up to, like, the upteenth degree. Like, it's insane. And I played this game before I played Sonic 1, so maybe I'm a little biased, but man, this game basically, like, where Sonic Advance 2 introduced me to gaming, this just, I was off to the fucking races with this game. It was, like, incredible, the effect that this game had on me. I would go on to play so many other games in the series because of this game. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Tails, you son of a monkey! But yeah, this game made me a Sonic fan. There's no doubt. And this is the first one we lost. So we're gonna have to restart. Alright, looks like we're gonna be good to go here. Also try to make sure Tails collects as little rings as possible. That's also a good thing. But yeah, this game just got me into Sonic. This game got me into games like this. It was, oh, my balls. It was just amazing. The effect that this game has had on me. Sorry, I'm just trying to, fuck, there was no way that should have actually hit Tails. Oh, that hit me. I don't know who that hit. God damn it, I can't talk and do these things at the same time. Alright, well, here's the ultimate tease. That would be worse in the original version, because obviously you wouldn't be able to retry them just like this. Alright, I should be good here. But yeah, these ones don't make me so angry, because it's not like you have to do a whole lot of stuff over again. I mean, it would get really repetitive having to redo these, and I'm sure I'm gonna get stuck on one of them at least for a long time. But I don't know, these just don't frustrate me as much. Maybe it's just because I'm just so happy I'm playing this game. But yeah, from the mood, like, to the music, to the backgrounds, the way the game looks, to, like, the little story underlying everything. They don't, like, shove it down your throat. I mean, not like other games do. Not saying other games. Fuck you, you stupid monkey. Oh, there goes my awesome bonus. Hold on, let me get more rings. Let me see if I can get more. I don't think there is actually another checkpoint, though. Coconuts, and that kind of starts a little thing with this game. A lot of people think that the enemies in this game are kind of, like, badly placed and kind of annoying. Oh, I'm gonna get hit again. Oh, no, I really thought. I disagree. I do get hit a lot, but, like, I had so many fucking rings. I lost all my rings. I got 73. But alright. that ends stage 1, act 1, and it's been, even though it says 2 minutes and 37 seconds, it feels like it's been a lot more than that, but trust me, we will get through this.
Hey, Sonic! Check me out on my cool boogie board! Also, I'm gonna subscribe and hit the bell as well to J-Ruff's YouTube channel! Sonic!
Shut up, Tails! But in this game, another thing I like is that there's only two acts, I don't know. I thought everything said zone whatever, act whatever, and now I'm having an existential crisis because they all actually say the zone and they don't say act. Anyways. Be careful as always from the choppers, as they're called, the buzz bombers returning from previous games. A lot of these enemies would go on to just maintain and be, you know, well-known enemies for the entire series. So that's nice. A lot of this stuff would be, you know, not reused, but, you know, continue to be a staple in Sonic. Let's go up here. Oh, no. Also, staying to the top paths, usually the best idea, as per the usual. This is just more rings. I like it, but do I need it? I don't know. Alright, I don't want to fall without being able to... Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm missing all the checkpoints this way. Okay, maybe not want to go this way. There's one. I could have just went right and got it. And also, since we're talking about acts and zones, let's talk about the Emerald Hill Zone. The better Green Hill. How about that? That's my honest opinion. That's how I feel. And you can't change it. Also, another cool thing is I did not expect to be able to nail that completely, but I did. I have been playing this game for a while. Well, I can't talk about Emerald Hill Zone now, but it is just the better Green Hill. That's really all you need to know. It's what Green Hill always should have been. It takes the speed, it's more wide open. You know, I'm not trapped into breaking down, walls if I fall down far and stuff like that. Oh, this is the one with, you gotta pay attention to where's the opening on these bomb things, and I fucking hate these bombs. But yeah, I wish Emerald Hill was brought back as much as Green Hill. Granted, Green Hill has probably the better musical track and the more iconic one, there's no debating that. I mean, you could say that Emerald Hill might have a better music, you know, if that floats your boat. Oh, and this is the one where they all start going down the middle for a while. Later, I think they'll become rings. Oh shit, I should have taken my own advice that I said from previously. Alright, let's go over here, and then it's gonna go... Oh, nope, it's still right there. Hello? Yep. Alright, cool. I'm nailing this one. Yeah, there's not much more to say about Emerald Hill, really. It was just a perfect intro. You know, that's pretty much it. Now, something tells me that since it's a very low, ring count here, that we're gonna be seeing a lot of bombs. But there hasn't... Oh, am I really that stupid? I really just get hit by that. I really just like, oh, I don't see any bombs, and just like the easiest fucking bomb in the world just smacks me in the face. Alright, well, you might notice we're making a quick pace and getting all these emeralds in Emerald Hill. Haha. Maybe that's why it's called Emerald Hill. Because we're getting all the emeralds here. That, I believe, would be a continue, because normally in this game you can't save. In any of the Sonic games we've played so far, you normally can't save, so that's that. Am I right, folks? Yeah. Also, try not to fall down there. Some of those waterfalls are actually bottomless pits. And that would be an extra life, not a continue. Despite it using the same sound. I wanted to show off something you could do with Tails in this version of the game, but alas, he's being away. If you were with a possible friend, and I say possible loosely because Sonic fans, am I right? No, I'm not that evil. And I knew this fucking thing was here, so I wasn't trying to get hit right now. Oh, alright, I'm gonna have to go around this checkpoint without getting hit by it, or touching it. Alright, thank you, Tails, for not being able to activate it. We've got more rings, but I know there's death traps down here. Alright. well, we've got many other opportunities to get checkpoints over the course of time. I mean, well, and we have actually one coming up towards the end of the stage we could just do right here. Oh, well, I can't believe I died in Emerald Hill Zone. Well, this could have been useful before. And I also love, in this version, it's not like fucking following me so fucking far. It's just like, it's like calm, you know? You get the message. It looks nicer, and you know, it's just more appealing to the eye. Thankfully, we've got a lot of rings over here, and I can get to 50 right here. And it's nice that they kept, like, the ring count at 50, like, it's not too absurd. I mean, granted, I've been getting a lot of rings, and I don't want to get hit by the fishies. Because I want to make it to the end, because I know right before the end, we have a checkpoint. Also, you won't be able to do the Super Peel Out, because this was made by a different development team than Sonic City. City. And thus, they didn't include the Super Peel Out. They have the amazing Spin Dash in the game that it's most likely, it's at its best, to be honest. Alright, and this is number 5 here, and I believe, as you guys know, Special Stage 5, usually sucks. Diddly dicks. So, let's see how diddly dicks we could do here. It's also good to point out, yep, I remember how this one sucks, that you could play this game, I was about to mention it, but you could play this game with a second player as Tails. So, if you so wanted to, you could utterly destroy these special stages if you guys are competent enough. But also, what do you call it? You can control Tails in the regular. You won't be able to fly, though, I don't think. Or actually, they might have changed it in this version of the game that you can fly now. But in the original release of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you were unable to fly as Tails in this game. Oh, that was so close. Even when you were, playing in, 2-player mode, which, yes, this game has a 2-player mode. It isn't all that great, but for a while it was considered one of the best multiplayers in the series. I mean, it probably still is, to an extent, but again, it's not saying much. Like, we haven't really had good multiplayer Sonic 2D gameplay. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I needed to nail this one completely. I need to nail that last one completely, and I did not get it. Alright, well, the Lemon Emerald will have to wait a second. Well, this one's an absolute failure. I paused it to try to fucking restart. Oh, come on! Oh, 1 ring! Oh, 1 ring! Oh, and it gave me 169, and it is not nice. And not nice is not my name! Fuck. Oh, come on, you stupid green and orange. Green and orange. God, I'm so good at insults. Yeah, how do you like them rings, huh? I over-delivered there. It's 219. Tails actually pulled a lot of the hard work here, so honestly, Tails is pretty good. Another thing to these special stages is that they would also change the ring counts if you were just Sonic. They would make them lower, so it would be easier because they're like, oh, well, you don't have another player or another computer with you, so... What would also suck is that in the original, you wouldn't have any rings after this, so you then would have to, get some rings before we face the boss, which is thankfully in Act 2. And thankfully, these acts are longer, and... yeah, of course I would just do that. they're longer and they're more fleshed out, so there being only 2 acts and not 3 makes, you know, the boss feel fitting and at the right time. Despite, if I was really trying to, I could get through Emerald Hill Zone in like a minute. Also, we have a much preferred Robotnik theme to Sonic 1. I still like Sonic CDs better though than Japan soundtrack. But there we go. That is Emerald Hill Zone. And honestly, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Sonic 2, because we did a lot of emerald collecting in this one, so I'll see you guys in the next one for Chemical Plant. This music does not fit here at all, but whatever. This actually would probably be a better... Oh yeah, I forgot he shoots you to start. Alright, there we go. That's more like it. This is the Metal Sonic theme. This is what we want. This is the Metal Sonic race. The drop dash is very, very helpful here. As long as you use it right, just make sure to use the drop dash at the right time and use the super peel out when possible, like so. It's better than your spin dash at gaining speed. You don't have to be beating him the entire time. You just have to make sure... well, I was gonna say you have to just make sure you make it to the end, and,